all, I want to thank each and every one of you that were here today. I appreciate your presence and appreciate all of you all. Many thanks. Congratulations as well. Thank you. Okay, roll call.
Trustee Harrod,
Here.
Trustee Montez, Trustee Sierra,
Here.
Trustee Silver,
Here.
Trustee Slover,
Here.
Vice President Hill. Here. President Johnson.
Here. Do we need a motion he's not on? Okay, no request. Alrighty, we're going to stand in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes, November 19th.
So moved.
Second.
Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harrod,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye, motion carries. Yes, that's coming up now. Okay. Okay, the first item on tonight's agenda is a public hearing concerning the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity Energy Transition Grant. May I have a motion to recess the regular meeting of the Board of Trustees and convene to the public hearing to receive public comment regarding the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity Energy Transition Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Harrod,
Aye.
Trustee Montez, Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, we open the discussion for the DCO Energy Transition Grant. No comments? No, okay, all right. All right. The Peoria Park District is completing a grant application for the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity DCO Energy Transition Grant and is requesting public feedback on proposed projects. These projects are aimed at improving energy efficiency across several facilities in the southern part of the city. Our goal is to ensure these public access operate more sustainably while directly benefiting the energy needs of the community they serve. This initiative is particularly urgent given the challenges faced by the local power infrastructure, which intensifies following the closure of the Edwards Power Plant in 2022. The energy grid serving South Peoria, including the most economically disadvantaged areas of our city, has experienced increased strain by increasing energy efficiency at key Park District facilities. We intend to alleviate a portion of that demand, contributing to a more stable and resilient energy system for our residents. We are proposing the following Pacific energy conservation upgrades: Treewind Park Pavilion, installation of a new energy efficient air conditioning system to reduce cooling load and operational costs. The Riverplex, comprehensive retro commissioning of the facility to identify and analyze potential energy inefficiencies tied to existing building mechanical and lighting systems. Proctor Recreational Center, start the process of replacing existing single-pane windows with high-efficiency windows to conserve heat in the winter and cooling in the summer. These projects represent a significant investment in both our physical infrastructure and the long-term well-being of the South Peoria community. Is anyone present that wishes to make public comments and give feedback concerning the DCO Energy Transition Grant? Have any written comments and feedbacks been received? None? Do any trustees have any additional comments or feedback?
President Johnson, if I may.
Thank you for all the comments that you made, particular highlighting the investment in the Southern District. So for the sake of not sounding like a broken record, I just want to also say thank you, Emily, Becky, and the team, and obviously our state partner, Senator Kaler actually is here, Senator Kaler, and our state legislators for the investment in the Southern District. I would say that the investment really over the 4 years of the Southern District has been really significant from state, federal, and local government. Some of us may recall that all of the parks and playground infrastructure in the Southern District has also been revitalized due to state and federal money. So a lot of good things going on. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. All persons have been given an opportunity to make comments and feedback.
So, just a quick question, is there anything on there that says how much we're looking at in savings, either in kilowatt hours or dollars
Becky?
by doing this?
No specific measurable.
It's-
It's more just knowing that ultimately it will be reducing the energy load on the system.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
several of
okay.
these are partial projects that allow us to get started. The McKinstry consulting report helped to support a couple of these. So we know ultimately where this will end up, but most of these are step one in that process of a several step project. For example, this is the Proctor windows, right?
Correct.
Yeah, this will do part of the windows, right? So I can't
Okay.
tell you that per year we're going to save X amount of dollars. I know that number for all of the windows. I don't know that for the portion of the windows that we're going to be able to replace here. Likewise, that we know when we move Riverplex forward, we know at the end what we hope to be able to save. But this first step, there is not a specific directly connected ROI to that, but it helps us move forward with something that we would otherwise not be able to fund at present.
When we get an idea of how much savings
Yes.
that we have, that would be good to publicize that, because it would
Absolutely.
encourage others, maybe some private businesses and whatnot, to pursue similar
Excellent point.
improvements.
Excellent point. So as we do that with grant reporting, we'll also make sure to make that we share that publicly. Thank you very much for that suggestion.
And I just wanted to sort of follow up, saying that it's really exciting to see the solar and now this grant that we're beginning to actually implement a sustainability plan. And eventually we'll create goals and targets for that in terms of reducing our carbon footprints. So really thank the staff for embracing this for us.
Thank you. I do want to note that this has been it's been slower probably than any of us wanted to see it happen, but doing it in a thoughtful way and using McKinstry's consulting as our path as opposed to us just trying to, cherry pick or pick that lowest hanging fruit, I do believe we'll see the strongest dividends possible for the dollars that we have to invest in this. Sorry, Trustee Slover.
No, you didn't interrupt me. I just had a quick question, and this goes back to our budget that we just approved. And I didn't look at it and I didn't notice it. Where do we anticipate, energy rates going, over the next couple of years? I mean, did we see a major increase last year? It should have. It seems like everything's going up exponentially, right, at this point in time.
So we were fortunate enough that we are under contract. We have been under contract this year and have contract that runs through next year for electricity. So the 2026 operating budget did not have significant increases in electric. Nicole Staley, who's the purchasing supervisor, she does a great job of working with a consulting group to monitor the market and try to find the best time to actually proceed to contract for after this contract is over, and kind of see what the market looks like, how many years we would place. So we have been fortunate so far that a lot of what you're hearing from many municipalities and businesses in the electric increases they've seen over the last 18, 24 months, we've been isolated from those. So it will be something that as we get to the later part of 2026, the 2027 budget is likely going to have a pinch point for electric.
So going along with what everybody else said, it's good that we're getting in line right now
Yes.
to figure out how to start reducing that demand so we can be in a position where we have, good impact, not only on the sustainability for the, environment, but also for the sustainability of the park district and keeping, you know, money in our coffers rather than putting it into the energy.
Yes, absolutely.
And I certainly appreciate that we went in this direction for those facilities on the south side, because those are one of our oldest facilities at the park district, Tree Wind Park and the Proctor Center, and also the Riverplex. I remember when we first built it, also as well, the years, boy, it's going by. But thank you for this direction as well. Now, have all persons been given an opportunity to make comments and feedback concerning the DCO Energy Transition Grant? May I have a motion to?
I said yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. May I have a motion to adjourn the public hearing and reconvene the regular meeting?
Second?
Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harris.
Aye.
Trustee Sierra.
Aye.
Trustee Silver.
Aye.
Trustee Slover.
Aye.
Vice President Hill. Aye. President Johnson.
Aye, motion carries. Back into regular meeting. Now, do you have any citizens' requests to address the board? None online? All right, thank you. Staff report, Executive Director, Emily Cahill's in the house.
I am. Good evening, everybody. Tonight I want to highlight for everybody here and online the holiday events that we have upcoming and that have already started. I certainly encourage you to check out 2 annual events that we are very proud of. Our Nature Art Show and Sale at Forest Park Nature Center is ongoing every day. On our Friday nights, we do also a candlelight walk. So that is just certainly one of the things that I look forward to doing with my families to celebrate the holidays. Also, we are, that got really loud. We are also about to kick off the second weekend of Luthi Lights. That will run this year. We've added Thursday evenings. So we will be open to the public the 11th through the 13th and the 18th through the 23rd, 5 to 8 p.m. on each of those nights. There is live music, lots of really fun snacks, and some beautiful decorations that our team has worked very, very hard on. So I hope that you will take advantage of one or both of those. They both are free with the option to purchase in-event fun things. So we look forward to seeing you in those spaces and places. I want to ask Jenny Swanson to talk just a minute about the camp and sports guide that we've provided to the trustees here tonight.
Yes. Excuse me. Good evening. So at each of your spaces, you'll find our 2026 Camps and Sports Guide. Thank you to all of our programmers and event staff, and under Scott's leadership, he helped to facilitate all the information you'll find in this book. As we go into December, we like to print it so that way people can marry it with a gift card for the holidays to really give the gift of an experience, whether that's a session of camp or a lesson or a league or something that a child participates in, or an adult. They can find really anything and everything that we have going on. So it covers spring and some early summer sports, as well as our spring break and summer day camps. So if you guys have any questions about the content, Scott can help you with that. My only other comment is that you'll find it online. We have an online flip book that has, links that go right to registration. And then we're also giving it out to all of the Peoria Public Schools 150 middle and grade schools, and a few other select schools will be getting it in the children's hands in January. So lots of fun things coming.
Scott, would you just highlight the timeline for when people can register one more time?
Sure. Right now, registration's open for all things except for summer camp. Summer camp registration will start for in-district. We'll start on January 20th. And then out of district, we'll start January 26th. So there is a week timeline that in-district can register ahead of time.
Thank you. That's all I have. I'm happy to answer any questions if anybody has any.
Any questions of our superintendent?
I was able to go to Luthi Lights Friday, and it was wonderful. And the staff is really, it's amazing what's been done. So I encourage everybody to go out because it's just fun. You just walk through the wonderful greenhouse and at Luthi and all the beautiful plants, and then walk out into the cold. But it was beautiful.
We're ready with a tasty drink
Yes.
and some s'mores at the end of your walk through
Yes.
the winter wonderland.
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay. Everybody heard that? All right, thank you. Superintendent of Planning, Becky.
The November monthly report is before you. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to try and answer them. Anyone's kind of driven by Columbia Park, you'll notice that the new shelter and playground are up. Obviously, right now it's a little snowy out there, but it's looking good. It'll be a nice parking project.
And I saw that at Logan Park also, it looks good. Where the soccer they were playing in that, it's been filled in now. It's been growing.
That would be.
Was that you? Yeah, they did a good job.
Thank you, sir. We're very happy with how the grass was growing in, and hopefully spring will be good to it and get a good, nice turf ready for some late summer and fall soccer.
Well, thank you. Any questions of Becky?
President Johnson, I do have one question. I was trying to see if I could find it on the construction report, but it probably wouldn't be on there. How are the repairs coming at Riverplex after the recent incident? The breaking of the glass structure, have we completed those repairs?
Yes, the pool was opened on Monday.
Perfect.
Yeah, the pool is open. There's some temporary plexiglass covering the spots that were broken, but the pool is completely open, and then we should have final repairs relatively in the next couple of weeks, probably. The glass.
Thank you, Scott.
Okay, Chief of Police? Mr. Edelman, thank you. Any questions of the chief on the reports?
All
Okay.
right, good. Second, everyone should have received our new patch that was designed.
Yes, I saw that.
Very proud of it. It's part of our goal of kind of updating and the police department with their image and professionalism, technology, all the things that you've helped and supported us with, the direction that we've been going. I really want to thank Jennifer, and she really helped with this and kind of took my vision and made it something that was presentable. Really wanted to bring in our rich history of the Park District here. It's something that just can't be duplicated anywhere else, going back to the 1900s. The icons of the park, that if you speak to anybody in Peoria and you talk about the Japanese Bridge or the Grandview Drive and how many homes that we're in with prom pictures and celebrations and all of those things. And one of the things that I stress to the officers is that I really want them to be ambassadors to the park. And it's something that we're really proud of. It's something that's taken, we've received a lot of compliments from other departments. There's patch traders out there and all of that, but the rich history that we have and to pay tribute to past and present is something that we wanted to do with this patch and the new look with the uniforms as well. So I wanted to share it all with you, and I hope you enjoyed as much as it was as much fun as it was to put it together.
Please note, it does not give you policing powers.
Yeah.
But it is really good.
That's not what I heard.
And also, there's a QR code on the back, which takes
saw
you
the
to a
QR
link
code.
to some of the park ordinances and hours and all those things. And I tried it out, and it does work. And so that's kind of a nice thing to do too. So.
Can we put this on our license plate or the back window of our car?
So I'm always working on swag there, Trustee Harrent. So I would like to get some license plate holders and a few other things and some stickers that we could pass out to the kids and some different things that we can do. So definitely a work in progress.
All right. I also want to give thanks to one of your officers, Mr. Byron.
Oh yeah. Great young officer. You know, he was a Park District police explorer.
Was he really?
He was.
Okay, all right. I was leaving here and just leaving the office when he beat and I was pulled over by him.
Well, I actually there's a backstory to that.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to tell it.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you the
for
backstory.
your part, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Actually, I was glad he did pull me over, to be honest with you. I did not have my lights on my car was not on, the back ones. And it was dark then at that time. As I got by Owen Center, he came up to me and he said, Mr. Johnson? Oh, he said, Mr. Johnson. I said, yes. But I said, what's wrong? I was like, what's going on? He said, you don't have any lights in the back of your car. And I'm like, wow, okay. So I got out the car and I went back and I looked and I did not have no lights. And I said, I don't know why. I just, didn't know why they had no backlights. But anyway, he showed me he told me to check some things, and I did, and they came on.
Good.
Otherwise, I would have got out on the street and got home or something. Somebody could have hit me, or I
Yeah.
don't know. But
Yeah.
I was thankful for that. So I just wanted
Great,
to let you know that
great.
was-
Yeah, I had
doing
asked the
so.
officers, we had some complaints of some speeding and people running stop signs here, and we're busier, we got pickleball in the morning. and
Yeah.
the skating rink is picking up, so I asked them to focus on the Noble Center and the parking lot, so I was happy to hear that he was here doing what I asked him to do,
He
so
did.
that was
He
good.
did. And I was happy he did. He knew what he did
Good,
at that point. But yeah, fine officer.
great.
All of them are, really.
It's a great example of a homegrown product that we talked about too. He was here as a police explorer, went to another department and wanted to come back here for his home. So we hope to duplicate that in the future as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Anybody have any other questions, Chief?
Nope. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay, on this 8A, are we doing approval?
No.
No,
Oh, absolutely. We've been working all year toward this, Mr. Johnson.
We gotta get this in before the calendar turns.
Yeah.
You made a promise.
So, on
8A.
8A, the DEIA
Yeah.
revised pillar document is before the full group. Everyone's worked really diligently on that. As everyone will recall, the benchmark was to complete this by the end of the calendar year. Thank you to Trustee Slover, Vice Chair of DEIA, Emily, Brianna, our DEIA officer who isn't here, and everyone else who has participated in the revision of that. So this is up for approval, and if there are any comments or questions, I guess I'll entertain after I make a motion to approve. So motion to approve 8A.
And I'll second it.
Oh, okay. Question?
I'd like to thank Alex and Mark for all their hard work in crafting an updated pillar. It's a
Thank
lot
you.
of- I know there was a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and I appreciate all the work you guys did to make it happen.
Hard is an understatement.
Okay, all right. Is there, okay, we got a second. Question, roll call?
Trustee Harris,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Miller, Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill, President Johnson.
Aye. Motion carried. Okay, the minutes are before us from the Springdale Cemetery Management Authority.
Yes, so if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I know this is are we gonna regularly put this on?
We are. So
That's
we
good.
used
Yeah,
to do that pre-COVID,
Yeah,
and then President Johnson reminded us that because we have a trustee
Yeah.
Harris sits on that board, that it's a good idea for us to
Sure.
also to be informed on the progress of that authority board.
yeah, no, I think that's wonderful. And this, am I remembering correct? This is, 2025 is the first full year of us managing the Savannah. And that was a long, hard struggle in well, maybe not quite it was a long, hard struggle getting to the intergovernmental agreement, but then seemed to be easier once we asked for that to happen. And so we are now, we've successfully preserved that small part of original Savannah in our area. So I think that was a great accomplishment for last year, and that it's an additional place for staff to take care of, but in many ways, it's an honor for us to have it. So since they lost, was it Bumble in Rockford to the airport, they lost Savannah
Yeah.
up there. They lost that battle up there. This year, it's been a year now, we have a new authority executive director, Aaron Compt, and I personally think he's done wonders
Yes,
and
he
he's
has.
so energetic and so
That's true.
competent and so enthusiastic about Springdale Cemetery. He has just done great guns. So if you have any questions, I can try to answer them. Otherwise, I'm done.
It looks good. Springdale Cemetery has really improved.
Say,
Springdale Cemetery has really improved.
yes.
It really looks good looking. The
And,
roads have been fixed.
What's interesting is that the staffing expenses for maintaining from the authority end are reduced from what it had been. and it looks, and people like yourself, President Johnson, are remarking how great it looks. And it's an ongoing project to try to clean and update the markers at the cemetery because they get weathered after 100 years, you know,
Mhm.
things like that. And so he just put a lot of energy into that. He's, you know, we've, the marketing, just outreach, trying to get into the public's view more has been very successful, I think.
Good.
Joyce, do they have something that compiles the history of the cemetery? Because it's a storied place, of course, with lots and lots of different people.
The Historical Society has a documentary, and I believe there is something on the website, but I'm not certain of that. But I will bring that, I will check and make sure about that.
It just
Yeah,
brings me
no.
back. When I was in New Orleans, you know, one of the things they do there is a tour of their cemetery.
Well, they do, yeah, no,
And it's very eye-opening about who the people were and what it was like in the different eras that it was, you know.
there are, especially like at Memorial Day, there is a driving tour. And you get the piece of paper and then you can go around, and it's something very similar to that is what I hear you describing. So yes, we do have that. Yeah, it's pretty good. 'Cause yes, there are many.
Historical Society did do a couple
Yeah.
events there.
Right, okay, there you go,
Last
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Joyce.
Well, thank you, Joyce. Okay. Before I go on, I wanted to acknowledge some guests in our house. We have Senator Kaler, and his wife is here with us. I want them to say hello also as well. Thank you. We have my family that come out tonight also on the other side, my grandchildren, daughter, and my wife, of course, who, Katie. She walked right in. There we go. And Katie is with us. And we have a newlywed in the back, very back. Just got married Saturday. Another family.
Congratulations.
Mr. and Mrs. Grigg. Time out this cold day to come down and visit with us. All righty. New business, adoption of the 2025 tax levy ordinance. We need approval that we do every year. Is there a motion?
I so move.
Second?
Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harris,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye. Motion carries. 9B, authorization for preparation of the 2026 combined budget and appropriation ordinance. I need a motion.
Second?
Question?
President Johnson, I do have one clarifying question. I was trying to. Carrie, we're approving this with the modification of that Treewind Park Pavilion rental, correct? That was modified in our budget by staff.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm before moving forward. Thank you. Thank you, President Johnson.
All right. Roll call.
Trustee Harris,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver, Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye, motion carries. Authorization, 9C, authorization to solicit proposals for the 2026 general application park bonds. Need a motion?
I'll move that we
Second.
go forward.
Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harris,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye. Motion carries. 9D, 2026 Park Board and Committee meeting schedule. Just to receive and file. Okay? Don't need a motion for that one. Don't need to approve. 9E, approval of the IAPD credentials resolutions. Joyce, are you going to the conference? IAPD, you mind getting the credentials, and you and Vice President? Are you going to be at the conference in Chicago?
Yeah.
So you're going, okay, so we have those two names? Well, I just need two.
On the credentials, I currently just have.
You only have
Joyce.
Joyce.
Well,
But
alternate.
I can add I
As
can
an alternate.
Certainly as an alternate
Yes.
and Vice President Hill, yes.
I certainly do preach that I think we have all the board members going to Chicago now except for 2, right?
Correct.
I'll be there.
For the IPD conference in January. Well, good. I
I'm-
appreciate you guys
I'm
going to really,
registered, but
good. Thank
two
you for
I
that.
couldn't attend. Correct.
President Johnson?
Yes.
I'll move to approve with the alteration of adding Vice President Hill as the alternate of the delegation.
I'll second.
Second. Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harrod,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye. Motion carries. Okay, 9F, approval of pre-travel expenses for trustees' attendance to the 2026 IAPD conference.
This particular request for approval of the pre-travel expenses is for all the trustees we just mentioned going to the IAP,
I didn't see,
including Vice President Hill.
you got Hill?
Yes.
Okay.
He's on
Yep,
the
she's
the
on the-
electronic version.
The electron, okay,
Yep.
there we go.
Paper
Not on the
version,
paper,
but
I printed it out
Yeah,
earlier,
it's on
but
my-
everywhere else. Yes,
Sent it out this afternoon.
This
so-
after,
and in the memo as well.
all righty, great. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harrod,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye, motion carries.
Thank you.
Clear Golf Government Software Contract, need approval?
President Johnson, I do have a few questions, if I may, before. So, Emily, I read in the memo that we signed a contract in July of this year
Correct.
for that setup.
It was a partial year to get us through this 2025 budget process. What you're being asked to approve is access to the software to support 2026 operations.
Got it. And so, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is when you signed this contract, it was with the understanding that this additional funding or the additional cost of this would have crossed that threshold that would have required our vote.
Well, we tried it out for a year. Certainly it was an opportunity for us to say, you approved it in the
That's what I'm trying to-
first time,
yeah.
correct? It went to the board the first time as well?
No, so
Oh.
and this is where specifically, and there was conversations back in the middle of the year about, with council, and I apologize if my memo wasn't clear enough. When we negotiated contract, the section about the appropriations and the termination, because we decided, hey, we could proceed and do a partial year to test out the software, see
Yeah, I
if we
recall
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
And if the board does not actually approve what you're going to approve tonight, according to the appropriations clause, we would be able to cancel for 2026.
Got it. Okay.
Thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome.
So that's what I was getting at. I was trying to figure out if we had conversation as a full group, and if we didn't have that conversation as it propose or pertain to the proposal cost, that at least there was due diligence done by the staff in the event that there was a different direction by the board.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
The appropriations clause, and I specifically talked with ClearGov about that, and that, yes, the board would, if the board did not approve, we would have the ability to cancel. There was benefit to getting pricing onto this for 2026 in mid-year, because their pricing, and as with any company, right? They go through repricing structure in the later part of the year. So we determined it would be advantageous to try and lock in the ability to secure the pricing at the 21,000 you see in your proposal, but yet remain able to cancel if the board chooses not to approve this tonight.
Perfect. I appreciate that.
Sure,
Again, I
you're
just wanted to clarify the due diligence done on the back end that obviously I didn't
Yeah,
have the
no worries.
context
Yeah.
to.
Absolutely, and I could have given more context in the memo. so
No,
I
you're
apologize.
totally fine. The only other thing is, the diversity workforce profile of the company is extremely impressive. Over 50% of the company are racial minorities. A significant amount of the company also has women representation as well. So really just kudos to us for finding a very diverse entity to do business with. So with that, President Johnson, I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a second? Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harrod,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye, motion carries. That we do every year to the disposal ordinance 408. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Question? Roll call.
Trustee Harrit,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye, motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, number 10.
This is about you, so I'm going to take over the microphone.
You told me he wasn't gonna read it himself?
Well, you probably would love to grab it from my hands at this moment and read it. You probably would. But I have the distinct pleasure to be able to read Resolution Number 147-2, honoring Park Board President Robert L. Johnson Sr. for 30 years of dedicated service to the Pleasure Driveway and Park District of Peoria, Illinois. Whereas Robert L. Johnson Sr. was first appointed to the Peoria Park District Board of Trustees in December 1995 and subsequently elected as the district's first Black president in 2019. And whereas for 30 years he has faithfully served the residents of Peoria with integrity, dedication, and a deep commitment to ensuring equitable access to parks, recreation, and community enrichment. And whereas President Johnson's steady leadership and thoughtful guidance have strengthened board culture, supported sound financial stewardship, and advanced the mission of the Peoria Park District through periods of both challenge and growth. And whereas during his tenure, the Peoria Park District has achieved significant progress in capital improvements, facility development, program expansion, and community partnerships that have enriched the quality of life for individuals and families throughout our community. And whereas President Johnson has been a consistent voice for fairness, accountability, and community-centered decision-making, embodying the commitments that define the Peoria Park District. And whereas his continued service reflects an unwavering belief in the power of parks to inspire, connect, and strengthen the community. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Pleasure Driveway and Park District of Peoria adopt this resolution to honor President Robert L. Johnson Sr. in recognition and deep appreciation of his dedication, commitment, and generous contributions of his time and talents to the Peoria Park District and to the community in general, thus helping the district fulfill its mission of improving the quality of life in our community. Dated this 10th day of December 2025. I imagine we need a roll call to verify this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.
Trustee Harrit,
Aye.
Trustee Sierra,
Aye.
Trustee Silver,
Aye.
Trustee Slover,
Aye.
Vice President Hill,
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye. Motion.
Really good mood to go to.
Oh, wow. Well, what I
So
wanna-
we have to have everybody sign it, but we do have a copy of the resolution for you as well as this, which is Park District Green to Robert L. Johnson Sr. in honor of 30 years of distinguished service as of December 2025 and still counting. Peoria Park District Board of Trustees, with deep appreciation for your continued leadership, dedication, and lasting impact on the Pleasure Driveway and Park District of Peoria.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna get out the picture. Taylor can take that picture.
Look, I want mine too.
I will post it
I need mine now.
I do want to make one comment. First of all, those years go by so quick, there's other individuals in your life also that's very instrumental. I mean, very instrumental. And I want to also have my wife, Gail Johnson, stand, please, back here. Now, this young lady now, after 49 years now, I've been knowing this young lady since she was 18 years old. We've been dating and married, but you can't do those things unless you got somebody supporting you. You really, I mean, your family has to be there for you. When you come back home, you got to have these questions and these challenges. You're dealing with community, your world. You have to be able to go back home and be able to discuss it. And she's been a very steadfast support, and I just want to say thank you, Mrs. Johnson. And then my family is there, Renisha, my grandkids, 2 of them out of 17. The other one's just got a basketball game tonight. He's playing ball. But I just want to thank my children, my granddaughter, my grandson. Also, my relatives, the newlyweds, took time out. They just got off the highway from their honeymoon and came. I appreciate it. And each of you that's here, some of you, I've watched you throughout your careers when you were just coming into the door. I'm looking at you now. Wow. But it's been great. It's been a great run. I really appreciate it. The Peoria Parkers is the oldest Parkers, as I told you, in Illinois. We're the first Parkers in Illinois, and we're the largest. So we have a great reputation among other Parkers in the country as well as in the state. We really do. And people talk about each of you and the work that you do. And I understand we have several of our people doing presentations at the state conference this year. Is that correct? Several, even myself was asked to talk to other board members throughout the state of Illinois about what it's like to be working with an executive director and working with a staff and those mechanics. So I was asked to sit on a panel in Chicago myself. So I thank you all because you all have been a great help. I remember Emily when she came and the work that she's done and the arguments that we've had.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Discussion.
But it wasn't an argument. It's just, but we get it together. Each of my board members, my colleagues, all of you have been great. I really appreciate your input, the things that you bring forth, how we can come together and make our ideals known. Because the constituents, the people is the one that vote for you. They don't want to put you here, so you want to make sure we honor that. But thank you all again. I appreciate it. Okay, we have some calendar of consent items. I have 2 of them. Does anybody want to bring them in or talk to them? Oh, I'm sorry, we have an ex-board member too. I'm sorry, I didn't see Kyle Bright, Dr. Bright. Take care. Thank you for showing up. Oh, I forgot about Kyle. Okay.
President Johnson, I will move to approve the calendar of consent items.
Okay, is there a
I'll second.
roll call?
Trustee Herrick?
Aye.
Trustee Sierra?
Aye.
Trustee Silver?
Aye.
Trustee Slover?
Aye.
Vice President Hill?
Aye.
President Johnson?
Aye, motion carries.
Thank you.
Do we have any pending business? I see communications. Luther, thank you. Sorry, I didn't open up my computer.
It's the sweetest part that we got.
It really is.
I'll let Alicia read it
Yes.
because my voice is
Let
just
me
about
see.
done.
Let me pull it up here. Come on, computer. Okay, fine. Hold on just a moment. It's trying to be very, yes, I do. It just,
Scott can read it.
Thank you.
Scott has it open.
I want to read it.
Jenny.
There you go, Scott.
Here we go.
Jenny's like, hand me the computer.
This is a very sweet, it's a card, dear Director Cahill and Board. Kudos to the PPD forestry crew. Shout out to Jacob, Frank, and the entire team. They are very professional, hardworking, and careful as they remove a treasured old tree. Their love of all the trees is very evident and appreciated. Additional PPD gratitude. Yoga in the park, a multisensory experience appreciated by so many. All the native plantings at Donovan and Grandview Drive, etc. Parks on tap. Your special holiday programming for kids. How beautiful and well kept all the parks always look. Generally speaking, I appreciate your love and care for nature and sharing it with all of us. Happy Thanksgiving, and I can't quite read her name. Jill M. But yeah, it was a lovely card.
Oh, it
It
was.
was a lovely note, yes.
All right, well, thank you, Alicia.
Mhm.
Is there any other business? No action step reviews. Before we have an adjournment, I want to say this is our last meeting for the year. I want each of you that's in this room, may God give you all a blessed and a successful holiday season this year. And everyone will be safe and sound in your families, and we want to thank you from the depths of our heart. the hard work that you've all done. All right.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah, and I got you. That's right.
Almost.
Move for adjournment.
I so move that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned. All right.